Good evening students, welcome to basic electrical lectures. So last class I done problems on single phase AC circuit, and that is class number 9 part 1 lectures. So in part 2 also I will do the problems. So in this lecture it includes 3 to 4 problems. So we can start. So question number 4, given instantaneous voltage 200 sine 377t volt and instantaneous current 8 sine 377t minus 30 degree amps for an AC circuit. For some AC circuit, this is the voltage, that is the current. For this given data, you should calculate power factor, true power, apparent power, reactive power, and indicate the unit of power calculated. So this question asked for 8 marks in December 19, Jan 2020 exam. So asked for 18 scheme syllabus. Okay. We can start the solution for this. So guys, what they given that you can copy down. So what is the standard instantaneous equation? V is equal to Vm sine omega t. So now what they given, what is the maximum voltage given? 200 into sine. What is omega given? Omega is 377 t. Now you convert this instantaneous voltage into polar form. Convert into polar form. Okay. So in polar form, then it becomes R at an angle of pi. R at an angle of pi. How to calculate R? See, this R indicates RMS value. So this magnitude, it indicates RMS value. So calculate what they given, maximum value given. What type of waveform? Sinusoidal waveform. So convert this maximum value into RMS. So we have equation Vrms is equal to Vm by root 2. What is Vm? 200 divided by root 2. So RMS voltage is Vm by root 2 for a sine waveform. So do this in calculator, you will get 200 divided by root 2. So that gives 141.42 volts. 141.42 volts. Therefore, the above equation, so this equation we can represent it in polar form in this way. So V is equal to, what is the magnitude? 141.42 at an angle of, what is the angle? 0 degree. Okay. There is, see, standard format is Vm sin omega t plus or minus pi. So angle is not given. You write angle 0 degree. Okay. So this is maximum value. Convert that into RMS, because in polar form this is the standard form, R at an angle pi. This R indicates magnitude and that should be in RMS. Okay. So this equation we can represent in polar form in this way. Similarly, you do it for current. Okay. So what is current given? I is equal to 8 sine 377t minus 30 degree. Now they given angle in this problem. So compare with standard equation, instantaneous equation, that is Im sine omega t minus pi. What is this pi? Power factor angle or phase angle. Means with respect to this voltage, current lags the voltage. Minus indicates lagging. Current lags this voltage by how much? 30 degrees. So therefore, now calculate RMS current. What is RMS current? Im by root 2. Okay. For a sinusoidal waveform, IRMS is what? Im by root 2. What is maximum current? 8. 8 divided by root 2. How much you get? 8 divided by root 2. Okay. So we got answer 5.656 ampere. Now you represented in polar form. Okay. In polar form it becomes 5.656 at an angle of what is here? Minus pi. Write that angle here at an angle of minus 30 degree. Okay. So like this. So convert given instantaneous into polar form and this instantaneous equation also into polar form. See now first question. Determine power factor. What do you mean by power factor? Cos pi. So cos. What do you mean by pi? What do you mean by pi? The angle between voltage and current. that is called pi. What is the angle between voltage and current? So 30 degree. 0 degree here and there 30 degree. 30 minus 0, 0. Sorry, 30 minus 0, 30 degrees. Or otherwise, you draw the phasor diagram. What is the reference? So reference is voltage. Reference is voltage. With respect to voltage, current, the current value lags by how many degrees? The current lags by 30 degrees. See, lagging means you write angle for negative phase, or for lagging, the angle is measured in clockwise direction. So, what is the angle between this voltage and current? Angle between voltage and current is how much? 30 degree. So, that you should write here. So, what is cos 30 degree? Cos 30 is how much? Root 3 by 2. Very good. So, cos 30 gives 0.866. 0.866. You should write lagging. The nature of the power factor is lagging because current lags the voltage by 90 degree. If the current leads the voltage, then you write leading. Okay. With respect to reference is voltage. With respect to voltage, current lags by 30 degrees. Okay. First question is completed. Then true power. So true power is given by this formula. VI cos pi. Okay. What is voltage? See, you should write only RMS values. What is RMS voltage? 141.42 into what is RMS current? You write only RMS current. 5.656 into cos pi. What is cos pi value? You can write cos 30 degree here. Otherwise, you write that value directly. 0.866. So you calculate in calculator. You will get 141.42 into 5.656 into 0.866. Do along with me. So you will get answer 692.68 watts. So this much watts you get. Because why I written wattage? They asked indicate the unit of power calculated. So true power is also completed. Power factor. Next, apparent power. So next one is apparent power. Apparent power is nothing but total power. So it is denoted by S. So its formula will be voltage into current. What is voltage? 141.42 and what is the current? 5.656. Multiply this. So you will get answer 141.42 into 5.656. If you do that, you will get answer 799. So 799.87. Approximately you can write 800 volt ampere. Unit of apparent power is volt ampere. Unit of true power is watts. Okay. Larger unit kilowatts. So next to fourth one. They asked reactive power. So reactive power is denoted by Q. What is the formula for reactive power? VI sin pi. Very good. Thank you for your support. Then what is the voltage? What is the voltage? 141.42 into what is the current? 5.656 into sine. So sine, you write pi value. So don't write minus 30 or plus 30. You write pi value without considering sine. Okay. So what is the pi value? 30 degrees. So that gives answer 141.42 into 5.656 into sine 30 that gives answer 399.93. Approximately I am writing 400. What is the unit of reactive power? Unit of reactive power is 400 volt ampere reactive. 400 volt ampere reactive. Now do the verification. Verification is square root of p square plus q square. Okay, what is p value? 692. 692.68 square plus what is q value? 400 square. If we do this, you should get 800. This answer you should get. If you got that, what you done is correct. So what is p value? 692.68 square plus 400 square. So that we got exactly 799.87 or approximately 800 watts. So another verification, S is equal to, look at here, what type of circuit it is? Because with respect to voltage, current lags the voltage by 30 degree. Means the circuit may be RL circuit. Okay, R and L circuit. So for series RL circuit, the power is written in this way. S is equal to P plus jQ. So what is P value? 692.658 plus J. What is Q value? 400. You convert this into polar form, you will get 800 at an angle of 30 degree. You will get angle 800 at an angle of 30 degree. Got it? See, current value indicates nature of the load. Depending on the type of load, the current may lead or lag. Okay, got it? Understood? Fine. So this completes. So whatever written here, this is verification, and this part also verification. So shall we move to next problem? Guys, pause the video and then copy down. So this problem is important. So shall we move to next problem? Okay guys, second problem we can start in this lecture. So question number 5. A voltage E is equal to 100 sin 314t. They given instantaneous voltage. This instantaneous voltage is applied to a circuit consisting of 80 microfarad capacitor in series with 25 ohm resistor. What type of circuit it is? Series RL circuit. So resistor and capacitor are connected in series across instantaneous voltage. How much? 100 sin 314 T. What is the value of resistance? 25 ohms. What is the capacitance value given? 80 microfarad. So what they are asked? Determine current and power factor in this circuit. Later, also find the voltage across the capacitor when current is alpha of its maximum value. So this is a tricky question. Okay. Find the voltage across capacitor when current is alpha of its maximum value. Let we can see how to do this. Okay, let we can start. See, now convert this into polar form. Okay, so now I am writing in polar form. E is equal to R at an angle of pi. Since there is no phase angle, this pi will become 0. What is R? Magnitude. What this indicates? RMS value. What is this? Maximum value. So convert into RMS value. So what is RMS value for a given voltage? Em by root 2. What is Em? 100. 100 by root 2. How much you will get, guys? 70.71 you will get at an angle of 0 degree. Now this is the voltage applied to this RC circuit, series RC circuit. See this thing, this entire equation in terms of polar form we can write like this. So omega t plus pi, this is omega t plus pi, angle is not there, that's why I written 0 degree. Now to determine current we have to find impedance. See what is impedance in series RC circuit? R minus j XC. Whenever capacitor is there you write minus j. So I need to find XC. What is the formula for XC? 1 by 2 pi FC. 1 by 2 pi FC. Substitute those values. 1 upon 2 pi. Frequency is 50. What is capacitance value? 80 microfarad. So 10 power minus 6. So do that in calculator. So you will get 39.78 ohms. So capacitive reactance is how much? 39.78 ohms. Now you write it in the impedance. What is impedance? R minus jXC. What is R value? 25 minus J. What is XC value? 39.78 ohms. Now this is the impedance in rectangular form. Now convert this impedance into polar form. Convert this impedance into polar form. So that impedance will become R at an angle pi. So that I am doing now. So 25 minus 39.78 J, that gives in polar form, so the value will be 46.92. You got same answer? Okay, thank you. At an angle of minus 57.85 degrees. You got angle also same? Yes, I hope you will get same answer. Okay, so this is the impedance. Okay, now calculate the first question. What is the current? First question is what? Current. So what is the current formula? I is equal to V by Z. If it is DC circuit, what is the current you are going to write? I is equal to V by R. In AC, you should use impedance only. Now you write those values. What is voltage? See, voltage they given this symbol E. So I am modifying this. Okay, I will write capital E. What is voltage? 70.71 at an angle of 0 degree divided by what is the impedance? 46.98 at an angle of minus 57.85 degrees. Please calculate the current by using that equation. 70.71 at an angle 0. Type same equation in calculator. So what is the answer you got? 46.98 at an angle of minus 57.85. So this gives, okay, the answer will be 1.505 at an angle of 57.85 degree ampere. See guys, the meaning of this is with respect to voltage for a series RC circuit, the current of this magnitude 1.505 leads this voltage by how many degrees? 57.85. In the current, if you got negative sign, you are going to lag the reference by that angle. If you got positive angle, the current leads the reference by that much angle. So first question is completed. Determine current. We got current is 1.505 at an angle of 57.85 degree. Now draw. What is the next one? Determine power factor in the circuit. Okay. So second question is power factor in the circuit. What is power factor formula? Cos pi. Directly you write cos pi. So cos, you simply take the angle value. Don't take plus and minus. What is angle value? 57.85. What is the angle value? 57.85. Take that only angle. So 57.85. So compute this. How much you will get? Cos 57.85. How much you got? Very good. 0.532. Lagging or leading? What is the current angle? Positive. With respect to voltage, current leads the voltage by that angle. So the nature of the power factor is leading. So power factor is 0.532 leading. So we done 50%. Okay. What is the next question? Also find voltage across the capacitor. First you find voltage across capacitor in general way. I into XC. This is the equation for voltage across capacitor. What is the value of current we got? 1.505 into what is the capacitive reactance we got? 39.78. So 39.78. So multiply that. 1.505 into 39.78. So we got answer 59.8689 volts. This is the voltage across capacitor. Okay. So now find voltage across resistor. They didn't ask, but you find it. I into R. So 1.505 into 25. What is the resistance value? 25. So that gives. So what is the answer you get? 25. That is 37.625 volts. Now do the verification. V is equal to VR square plus VC square. You take this voltage square and this voltage square. You will get answer 70.71 volt. Okay. But they didn't ask this voltage. They asked voltage across capacitor when current is alpha of its maximum value. Okay. So now what is the value of current we got? We got current is how much? 1.505. What is this current? RMS current. Okay. you convert this current into maximum value. What is the maximum value formula? Sorry, what is RMS formula? Im by root 2. IRMS is what? Im by root 2. From that you calculate maximum value. What you will get maximum value? Root 2 into IRMS. Root 2 into IRMS is how much? 1.505. So from that how much you will get? Root 2 into 1.505. So that gives, what is the answer? 2.12 ampere. So therefore what we got maximum current? 2.12 ampere. You have to find voltage across capacitor, that is I into XC. But when current is how much? When current is how much? When alpha of its maximum value. Okay. So now you should take this value Im by 2. Im by 2 into XC. Im by 2 into XC. So guys, pause the video. So okay, I will write here itself. So this part I am writing here. So voltage across capacitor is I into XC. But I need to take current value is what? Determine voltage across capacitor when alpha of its maximum value. So I calculated maximum value. Alpha of that maximum value you take. So that becomes 2.12 divided by 2. Multiply by what is the capacitive reactance? Very good. 39.78. This gives voltage across capacitor. So 2.12 divided by 2 into 39.78. So we got voltage across capacitor is 42.1668 volts. So after decimal you can write the maximum 2 digits. Sorry, minimum 2, maximum you can write any numbers. Okay. So this is the voltage across the capacitor. But without that, what is the voltage across capacitor? 59.8689. Okay, got it? So this question they asked in, this is what they asked in the question to calculate. But I written some extra things because that is also required. Understood now? Maximum value, that's why. If they asked RMS current means, alpha of its RMS current means what you are going to write? What is RMS current? 1.505. Take alpha of that and then substitute here. That's it. So shall we move to next problem? Yes. Guys, we can go to next question. Question number 6. Pause the video and then copy down the question. See, this question asked in exam 3 times they asked. Okay. So one time they asked for 5 marks, other time 7, another time 8 marks. What they done means, one time they asked same data, other time they reduced the questions 1, 2, 3 only. Okay. Next time they asked almost more number of questions for a given data. I combined all together. So I written this question. Very, very important question. What type of circuit? Series circuit. Okay. Resistance, inductance and capacitance. What is the resistance value given? 100 ohms. What is inductance given? 0.15 Henry. What is capacitance given? So 25 microfarad. So this circuit is connected across how many voltage? What is the voltage? Connected across 220 volt 50 hertz supply. So this problem we already done. Very first problem, okay, in my lecture. That is part 1 lecture, first problem like this. So just changing the data. Okay, look at here. So this is the data given. So what we can write? What is the overall voltage? We can write in polar form 220 volt at an angle of 0 degree. So we can write 220 at an angle of 0 degree volts. Okay, that is completed. Now you find impedance. First, what is the first question? Impedance. So first question is impedance. What is impedance in for the given circuit? Whenever resistance you write resistance only. Inductor you write plus jXL. For capacitor you write minus jXC. So what is the value of resistance? 100 ohms. Before that find XL and XC. What is XL formula? XL is equal to 2 pi FL. Calculate and tell the answer. XL is equal to 2 pi F into what is the inductance value? 0.15 Henry. So inductance is 0.15. So 2 shift pi into 50 into 0.15. Okay, how much you get? 15 pi. What is the value? 47.12 ohms. Everyone got this? Okay, very good. Then what is capacitive reactance formula? 1 upon 2 pi Fc. 1 upon 2 pi 50 into 25 microfarads. Okay, so do that. 1 by 2 pi into 50 into 25 minus 6. So we got Xc value 127.323 ohms or 32 ohms. See, what is the condition for this RLC circuit? Xc value more than XL. Whenever you calculate power factor for this condition, Xc is more than XL, you should write power factor is leading. Okay, you should get power factor leading. And current angle, current leads voltage by some angle pi. Current leads the voltage by some angle pi. Leads means what? What you should get current angle? You should get current angle positive. Now you substitute all the values. So by substituting all these values, you will get impedance. What is the resistance value? 100. Resistance is how much? 100. What is inductance? 47.12. So plus J 47.12 minus J. What is capacitance value? Minus 127.32. Guys, convert this into polar form. So plus J this much plus minus J this much. Resultant will be minus J only. So I am calculating that into polar form. 100 plus 47.12 J minus 127.32 J. Okay. So convert this into polar form. So converting that into polar form, I got impedance magnitude 128.1875 at an angle of minus 38.729 degrees ohms. See, if X is more than XL, the overall circuit becomes what? Series RC circuit. In RC circuit, impedance angle will be negative, but current angle will be positive. So first question we completed. So this is the solution for first question. Okay. Next to second question. You should calculate current. What is current formula? I is equal to V by Z. What is V? 220 at an angle 0 degree. At an angle 0 degree divided by what is impedance? 128.1875 at an angle of minus 38.729 degrees. So do it in calculator. 220 at an angle 0. So divided by 128.1875 okay, at an angle of minus 38.729. How much will get? Okay, I'll convert into polar form. Okay, I got answer 1.716 at an angle of 38.729 degrees. So this much current means with respect to voltage, current leads the voltage by how many degrees? 38.729 degrees. Current is also calculated. Next is power factor. Okay, what is power factor? Cos pi. Power factor is what? Cos pi. So cos, what is the angle pi? What is the pi means? Angle between voltage and current. So that is 38.729 degrees. So you will get how much? So cos 38.729. How much you will get? 0.78. 0.78. What you should write? Leading. Okay, you should write leading. Other way, power factor is equal to R by Z. What is R? 100. What is value of Z? 128.1875. Guys, do this. From this also you get same answer. Power factor R by Z. Okay, written. Later, what is the fourth question? You should calculate voltage across resistor, voltage across inductor and voltage across capacitor. Okay. So fourth question, voltage across resistor I into R. What is current? 1.716. You should write RMS values. Don't take angle. Into what is the resistance? 100. This gives how much? 171.6 volt. Okay, need not to calculate. Then what is voltage across inductor? I into XL. 1.716 into what is XL? 47.12. 47.12, how much you get? 1.716 into 47.12, you will get 80.859 volts. Okay, everyone got same answer. Then what is voltage across capacitor? I into XC. So 1.716 into what is capacitive reactance? 127.32. 127.32. How much you'll get? So 1.716 at an angle, sorry, into 127.32. So I not written, I forgot to type point. Okay, we got answer how much? 218.48 volt. Guys, add all these voltages. You should get this voltage, but you should do vector addition. So verification, V is equal to VR square plus VL minus VC whole square. Whatever the values you calculated here, 171, 80 or 280, substitute here, you should get answer. V value should get 220. If you got 220, then whatever we done till now is 100% correct. Otherwise wrong. Definitely it will be correct. So just go to that. So we calculated all the voltages. What is the last question? Draw the phasor diagram. Okay. So phasor diagram. Please guys, pause the video and then copy down all this. I am going to write phasor diagram here. Okay, shall I erase? Please copy down. Okay, now look at here. Phasor diagram. What type of circuit? Series RLC circuit. So you should take current as a reference. Okay, but we solved the problem by given data voltage as a reference. But write the phasor diagram with current as a reference. So draw current as a reference. Okay, what is the magnitude? See, in phasor diagram, all the phasors should be represented in RMS value. What is the RMS value of current? 1.716. 1.716. Okay. So with respect to current, what is voltage across resistor? Voltage across resistor, that is VR. How much we got voltage across resistor? 171.6 volt. But this is higher magnitude, but I written current phasor. Even value is small, but I written larger. Okay, because I want to know current is reference. That's why I extended. It is not according to scale. Okay. So 171.6 written very small. 1.716 current you written very large. Okay. Not like that. It is not according to scale. Reference I highlighted with writing larger phasor. Next, what is voltage across inductor? With respect to current, voltage across inductor lags the current by 90 degree. So voltage across inductor, reference is current now. Voltage leads the current by 90 degree. So you write voltage across inductor here. What is voltage across inductor value? 80.859. Okay. Next, with respect to current, voltage across capacitor lags means current always leads the voltage by some angle in capacitor circuit. But voltage across capacitor, if the reference is current, then voltage across capacitor lags by how much? Lags by 90 degree. But what is this phasor magnitude is how much? 218.48 volt. So due to addition of this, the resultant falls on which side? The resultant falls on capacitor side, because XC is more than XL. Capacitor is dominating. What is this value? VL minus VC. Joining these two vectors, VL minus VC and VR, you will get resultant voltage. That is voltage connected across the circuit. What is this voltage we got? 220 volt. So what is the angle between them? Angle between voltage and current is how much? 30. What is that angle? 38.729. Okay, 9 degrees. Understood, guys? Phasor diagram is very much important. Understood? Same phasor diagram, you can write it by taking voltage as reference. Okay, like that also you can write it. Okay. Understood, guys? So nowhere specified the angle 1.716 at an angle 38. Don't specify means. Now look at here. Now take this as reference. With respect to voltage, current leads this voltage by how many degrees? 38.729. With respect to current, voltage lags by 38.729. Why I taken reference current? Because it is series circuit. Current will be same. Okay. See, in all VR, VL and VC, what I taken? Current is same. Okay, got it. So guys, shall we go to next problem? So this is question number 6. Please pause the video and then copy down. Okay guys, next question. Question number 7. They asked a resistance of 7 ohm is connected in series with a pure inductance of 31.8 millihenry. So it is millihenry they given. So many students, they have studied lot of problems. Somewhere we got in calculation 31.8 ohms. So they will take directly this is ohms only. Don't do like that. Read the question with lot of patience. And the circuit is connected to 100 volt 50 hertz sinusoidal supply. So calculate circuit current, phase angle and power factor and power. You already know this. That's why starting only I written all the solution because it's quite easy question. So this question asked for 8 marks in December 18, December 18, Jan 2019. RL circuit connected across 100 volt 50 hertz. In RL circuit, what is the impedance? R plus J XL. What is first calculate XL? What is XL? 2 pi FL. So substitute the values. You will get 9.99. I approximated to 10 ohm resistance, 10 ohm reactance, inductive reactance. Now substitute Z is equal to what is R value? 7 plus J. Whenever inductor is there, you should write plus J. It is XL. What is XL? 10 ohms. So convert this into polar form. You will get 12.20 at an angle of 55 degree ohms. Now calculate the current. I is equal to V by Z. Don't write V by R. V by Z. So 100 at an angle 0 divided by 12.20 at an angle of 55. How much we got? In polar form, we got 8.196 at an angle of minus 55 degree amperes. What this minus indicates? With respect to voltage for RL circuit, current lags the voltage by minus 55 degrees. Got it? So next is, what is the next one? Phase angle. Phase angle means pi. That indicates angle between voltage and current. How much? 55 degrees. Don't take minus and plus. Take the difference in that. Angle between voltage and current. That is 55 degrees. Next, power factor, cos pi. Cos of 55 degrees, 0.5735, you will get answer. But why I written lagging? Inductor is there. Whenever inductor in the circuit, you write lagging. Okay, if it is RLC circuit, if XL is more than XC, then you write lagging. If XC is more than XL, then you write leading. Okay. Other formula, power factor is equal to R by Z. Okay, R value 7, Z. Then also you get 0.573 lagging. Then later, they asked power, but they didn't ask which power. True power, reactive power or apparent power. Which power they didn't ask. So what's wrong with that? Calculate all the powers. What's wrong with that? So power is equal to VI cos pi. Enter voltage, current and cos pi. You will get answer 470.10. You just check it. Okay. Then Q is equal to VI sin pi. Enter the values. You will get 671.37. What is the unit of reactive power? Volt ampere reactive. Next, what is the apparent power? Voltage into current. RMS voltage into RMS current. So enter the value, you will get 819.6 volt ampere. So guys, by this lecture, I am going to stop with question number 7. So in the upcoming video, I will, that is part 3, class number 9, part 3. In part 3, we have difficult questions. Okay, that also asked in exam. Okay, in part 3 I will close the problems on single phase AC circuits. So guys, please give like, ಒಂದು ಲೈಕ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದಷ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ನೈಸ್ ಡೇ. ಬೈ ಬೈ. ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್. Meet you on next video, part 3, problems on single phase AC circuit.